Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 5 Minute Bitcoin, where we onboard the masses 5 minutes at a time so you don't have to. Happy Monday, guys. This week we're going to get back into the curriculum and we're going to talk about, today we're going to talk about CBDC. What is a CBDC? A central bank digital currency. Well, it is defined as a currency that is the sovereign's reserve currency that is going to be issued by a central authority or a central bank. And the central bank will have control, and the little regional banks, or what we call commercial banks, will almost certainly cease to exist once we move to a digital format with the CBDCs, if that is where we move to. Now, in certain states and on a federal level, there are some in government who are proposing legislation that bans a CBDC in the United States, but other countries around the world have already experimented. And I would like to read you something from Forbes.com about CBDCs, and here's what they say. The U.S. government is reportedly exploring the creation of a central bank digital currency, commonly referred to as a CBDC. According to Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, a digital currency could help lower transaction costs and support a faster payments infrastructure. While Yellen might like the idea of a CBDC, digital assets have gotten a bad rap recently. Privacy experts worry that digital currencies would give governments too much control over how and where people spend their money. And they would be right. Many see them as the ultimate tool for government financial surveillance and control. And they would be right. The U.S. is a latecomer to the CBDC party. China's digital yuan, I'm going to just add that communist China's digital, did you catch the part about communist China? Communist China's digital yuan pilot program is being used to pay salaries today, while the Bahamas' sand dollar is legal tender in the Caribbean nation. Okay, well, thank you for that little note about the Caribbean and their enormous economy. It sounds like a test pilot or a pilot program to me. And I would be curious about some of the usage statistics in the Caribbean with the sand dollar. Let's move on. Australia, Thailand, Brazil, India, South Korea, and Russia are running or preparing to launch CBDC projects. It's interesting because a lot of those are the BRICS nations. That's very curious. BRICS nations. If you get a chance, look it up. We'll cover the BRICS in a future episode. So let's move on. I'm going to scroll up here on the page, and it says, what is a CBDC? CBDC stands for Central Bank Digital Currency, a digital form of legal tender currency that is issued by the current country's central bank or government. Like other forms of digital currency, such as cryptocurrency, a CBDC is only available in electronic form, which means that's the end of cash. And, which brings me to a point that I'd like to make. I see this meme on social media posted all the time from people who post this little thing about a cashless society and the ramifications and pitfalls of a cashless society. And I want to give them a thumbs up and pat them on the back, but at the same time, I want to slap them, because that cash that they're talking about is, in the words of the great Michael Saylor, a melting ice cube. If you're holding cash, you're holding a melting ice cube. It's losing its value over time. And if you're holding cash, well, that's your financial decision. This isn't a advice channel. It's merely for entertainment and education. That's my disclaimer. But anyway, let's move on. So, in nearly every country, the vast majority of money is held in the form of electronic bank records. People can withdraw money from such computerized accounts as physical cash. What differentiates a digital currency is that it only exists as an electronic record, unavailable as coins or banknotes. Presently, coins and Federal Reserve notes available in denominations of $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $100 US dollars are the only types of currency that is legal tender in the United States. CBDCs are comparable to stable coins, and we'll go over what a stable coin is in a future episode. With important differences, stable coins are private cryptocurrencies that are pegged to a fiat currency. And some of them, by the way, are very successful, such as the US dollar. CBDCs are centralized currencies that are issued and operated by a government in cahoots with the central banking authority. Hello? Central bank digital currencies come in two forms, wholesale and retail. Now, we'll go into that in a future episode. But I'm running out of time. We're actually over today, but I'm going to leave you with this thought. If you are transacting with a CBDC, you're going to get a message when that transaction happens, and it's going to say, your transaction has been approved or authorized. That is no bueno. That is not good. Your transaction should say, upon settlement, it should say, your transaction has been verified and completed. If we move to a CBDC system and miss this opportunity right here, it's over. It's over. The central authority wins. Your life, the dream of freedom is gone. A Bitcoin standard is hope. Ladies and gentlemen, if you gotten anything out of the video today or any past videos, I would appreciate a thumbs up. I would appreciate a subscribe tab click. And while you're at it, please tick that little bell for future updates. My name is Frederick Mann. I'm going to remind you today, again, to dollar cost average, hodl, and self-custody your Bitcoin. God bless you.